Hello everyone, what's up? It's me and Junkmaster3, and yeah, it's time for yet another horror review video. And in today's video, I'm going to make a review of the film called The Lost Showing with none other than Robert Englund. Now, this film is actually a British film, which I didn't really think about when I like started the film, but then yeah, I could sort of hear their accents and that they're British, but yeah, so that was a little bit surprising. But I mean, that aside, the film is about this couple that goes on this, I think it's supposed to be late night screening of a horror film. Surprisingly, for some weird reason, they decided to watch The Hills of Ice 2 by Wes Craven, which probably is like a little nod to Robert Englund because he was obviously like Freddy Krueger in the Wes Craven Nightmare on Elm Street. Uh, I think they even mentioned that, which is really strange having him like in the film as well. But yeah, it's really strange that they decided to watch that film. But anyway, they go into this to watch the movie basically. But before they do that, they do encounter Robert Englund, who works like at this counter where they serve like popcorn and stuff, and he has some evil intentions. So he pretty much puts like some sort of like drug in the lady's drink, and and then he gets into conflicts with his boss, and these things start to escalate. And he's sort of like he's like a mix between like a psychopath and a sociopath, more so the sociopath than a full-blown psychopath, but you probably get what I mean. um, but anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that as for the storyline, because I don't this is a definite film that you shouldn't really read up too much about before watching it. But I really appreciated this film. There's some really great acting, great looking sets. I really love the whole like scenery, like in the cinema and whatever. I mean, usually when a film takes place like inside of the same type of location, sometimes they can be really boring, especially for some of those newer haunted house movies. They tend to be really boring. But in this case, they when they displayed the entire cinema, I thought that was just so glorious and really atmospheric. It had a sort of like a throwback type of feeling to it, like with the old school cinemas from like 70s and 80s. Not maybe not 70s, but like 80s, 90s type deal. But yeah, like I said, the acting is really good. This isn't really overly that violent in general, which is a little bit strange. But so it's not really that violent in general. But I think it's still really great because of the performances, and especially Robert Englund. There's some really funny sequences in this one as well that really made me laugh, and I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, because it doesn't really say anywhere here that it's like a horror comedy. Uh, it basically says slick and sinister on the back, according to some Starburst magazine, apparently. So I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just the fact that I have a very sick humor, the reason why I really laughed at so many like sequences in this one. But you could tell that Robert Englund probably had a great time in this role, because it just seems like he really enjoyed this role. It depends on like the way he's acting in the film. It really looks like he's having a good time. Um, and of course all the supporting actors as well, they're really good as well. And to be fair, there are not really that many characters in the film in general, but still, this is a really amazing and entertaining film. The camera work is good, the lighting is really like soothing for this location. And what else can I talk about? There's not too much in terms of music. It's sort of like generic, but at the same time it's still fitting for this particular film. Yeah, The Lost Showing. I don't really know what else to say about it than that, but this is a film that I don't really have heard anyone talk about at all. So this is definitely something you can watch during Halloween, or like the month of October, basically. Um, but I think Robert Englund was the only actor that I actually did recognize from this. But I usually like looking up the other actors. If there's a film or like a performance that I really appreciate, I tend to look them up on IMDb and just have a look at what other films that they've been in. Yeah, but anyway, The Lost Showing, I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10, because there's so many hilarious sequences in this one. So, but yeah, I think that depends on what type of mood you're in, because I'm usually a guy that really has really dark humor in general. So, yeah, The Lost Showing, highly recommended, 7 out of 10. So yeah, there you have it. That's my review for The Lost Showing. Let's see, what year did that come out? I think it's 2014. Yeah, 2014, according to the back of that DVD. Um, Not really sure what the next video is going to be about. I'm not really sure when I'm making this video. I'm not sure if I have already uploaded the top 5 of the month of September or not. We'll see if how that goes. But after that, I'm probably going to make yet another update video, because I have lots of stuff like lying around that I've forgotten about and stuff. You probably get what I mean. Just so I can like shove them into the like shelves basically. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this particular video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.